next small town dreamer is hailing from Enfield. Her name is Alice Comerford. What's up, Alice?
How are you?
Yeah, very well, thanks. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Are you ready, Alice, to take the stage?
Yes, I am.
All right, your 60 seconds starts now.
Hurts me the most when I wake. I feel a fumble and twist till the truth starts to click. There's so much space in this bed. These sheets go for miles. Dreams of your smile. I don't wanna be just a memory. I don't wanna feel your wings break free. 'Cause with you I'm lost in this breeze. I gotta be strong now, I gotta show you how. I love you like I never ever loved someone. I'll give you things you never even know you wanted.
Yo, man, I can't wait to hear the rest of that song later. That was so nice. Thank you so much, Alice. 60-second stage, it's always quality over quantity, and you brought the quality there, man.
Thank you.
That was honestly so nice,
Thank
and I can't wait to hear the whole of that.
Thank
So
you.
what was that song?
If You Let Me by Sinead Harnett, she's like a really big. She's not too big. She's kind of in the middle, but she's doing really well, and I really love her music. So yeah.
Amazing.
Thought
Well,
I'd cover it.
that sounds amazing. Well, look, I hope one day people are gonna be covering your songs like that.
Thank
So
you.
tell me, like, let's talk about the dream. Like, tell me what's the dream?
Yeah, so I just want people to be listening to my music. I want to be performing, so obviously people who love my music and just doing what I love, really.
Man, that is the
Yeah.
dream, innit? Is it not? Well, like, let's just like hone that down, because I think we hear a lot of that dream from a lot of dreamers. But what I love to hear is more of the quirky shit, like that day. What does that one day look like in 5 years' time when you get up in the morning to live that dream? Like, what is it?
What does it look
who
like?
who are you with, and like, what are you doing?
Okay.
Are you working or are you playing? That's what I want to know.
I think I wake up, have my morning tea, and then I'm going off to like on tour to a gig with my mum. So yeah, that's the dream really, and performing to people who listen to my music.
Man, I like that. So we're going for working, but it sounds real wholesome as well. It sounds real wholesome. That's really cool. Well, I'm glad you mentioned that. You mentioned the mum, because we're gonna go back to the to the mummy days. We're gonna go back to small town origins.
Yeah.
So tell me about Enfield.
Enfield is, I've always lived there. My family have always lived there. My dad had the house that we live in for nearly 35 years now, so it's always been his house. Love Enfield. It's not massive on the music scene. It's on the outskirts of London, so it's not massive with the music. It's not like Camden. It's not like around here, Finsbury Park. But there's been a few places where I've loved to perform. I used to do a lot of musical theatre when I was younger, so that sort of brought me into the music industry. So yeah, my hometown's definitely supported my music career, but definitely getting into London, doing more into London is a lot better way to get out there.
Yo, so I mean, I'm interested to hear you saying that this is like a move to London for you, like, because tell me about, like, because you know I'm from Eastleigh, like, you know, there's definitely like a large bit of green in the map between London and us. I mean, as you might have seen in my video London is a Vibe, when I came up to join the program here, I made a video celebrating that. And like, do you feel like, how do you see Enfield as part of London, or do you see it as more of a small town vibe?
In my opinion, I see it more as a small town vibe, because it's so different. It's very green, like you say. It's very villagey, but it's so, you know, I can easily get into London from there. But I do see it as my hometown. Like, not much going on there.
Right. I like that, man. That's the small. It's like the London suburbs has got their own little small towns, man. That's sick. All right, so let's talk about the big city now, because you're in
London.
here. Have you actually made a move, or are you still running back to the crib?
I was gonna, because I wanted to move into London for uni and stuff, but because of everything going on at the moment, the restrictions, I stayed at home, which is fine for me, because I can travel in. It takes an hour or so to travel in, which, because it's what I love, like, I don't mind doing it, so that's fine. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking of moving maybe next year into the big city.
Right, because you've got a reason to be here now,
yeah.
because not only is Alice, like all of the Smalltown Dreamers featured today, a member of the Mass Records program, student here at Sappho Music Group. She's also been scouted already by Sappho to join their artist development program. So tell me about what this is like, this next step for you. And we're going to see a little clip, aren't we, of you playing with one of the Sappho folks. So do you want to tell us about that?
What, the clip?
The whole thing.
So literally I done an open mic through Future Music. Then they saw me, they said, do you want to come in for some sessions? I was like, yeah, sure. Worked with Matt. I love him, work with him all the time. Put out a single, and then Sappho said like if I wanted to join their development team, so I got signed to them, their development company, and then I'm just getting in the studio. I'm gonna keep writing, keep doing everything like that. Just getting content out for everyone to listen to. And yeah, me and Matt always come in and do covers here and just try and get as much out as I can on YouTube and my social media platforms. So yeah, that's definitely a really big step for me.
So tell us about this clip here we're about to show a little bit of.
So yeah, we literally was just chilling in the kitchen area, and then I literally said, he was just playing, and I was like, I know that song, and it was by Halsey, and I was like, I started singing over it, and then he was like, yeah, we'll just do a little cover. I was like, yeah, and then we done one take, and then we done it all the way through. We didn't even rehearse it, and then we was like, oh, we might as well put it on YouTube. Might as well do that. Why not?
Well, I'm glad you did. Let's check it out, shall we? Love it, and that was filmed in this very same room, here in the new video room at Sappho Music Group we're making use of, and some of you might recognise Matt, the sound of Matt. That's him. You may have heard during these interviews every now and then coming through the walls from the kitchen area. It's a very sociable place, Sappho Music Group, isn't it?
Definitely.
But social distanced at the moment, as you can see. It's awesome that you're coming here, and I think hopefully in the new year you're able to make that strong move to that London base. It's honestly what a lot of us small town people are trying to do about, dreaming about.
I mean, London is the place for music. That's why there were so many opportunities to actually leave London, go into Leeds, Manchester, places like that. But I've always said London is the place to be if you're going into the music industry, because there's so many opportunities. Definitely.
So you've seen some of the earlier the interviews, and with some musicians that are maybe a little less far along the journey as you, and even some of your fellow Mass Records students. Like, what would you, as someone who is, you're still not signed to a record label per se, but signed to a development program, putting out your music on Spotify and on Apple Music. What is one piece of advice you would give to that small town dreamer? That person in your Enfield, your Bournemouth, your Easter, your Wilmslow. What is your piece of advice, Alice, that they can get that foot in the door?
I think there's so many days where you're gonna be like, oh, I can't. It's too much. I'm too small. No one really knows me. But you have to believe that you can do it. You have to believe I'm gonna move. I'm gonna do this on my own. I'm gonna go to London. I'm gonna move to that country. I'm gonna record this song. You just have to make sure, believe that you can do it. Like, you're in your body forever. You don't want to die thinking, oh, I didn't do that. Just go for it. Just do it.
Wow. I honestly, that resonated so strong with me personally, especially with my record Smalltown Dream, that I really hope that inspires a lot of people out there.
Even something like this, if you want to record, if you want to do interviews or whatever you want to do, you have to go for it, because you don't want to die thinking, oh, I didn't go for it, That's what I think.
I thank you for mentioning that as well, people. Quick, apply to be on Smalltown Dreamers before you die. You heard it here first from Alice Comerford, people. Yo, Alice, man, it's been such a pleasure meeting this small town dreamer from Enfield, hasn't it, people?
Thank you very much.
You are officially a small town dreamer. Welcome.